What's going on, guys, and welcome to a new video. And in today's video I'm going to be talking about something that some people ask me to do, like on live streams, and say, have you been doing this recently? Have you been doing it? Because I'm into it, I've just got into it, I've got into it because of my videos and things like that, which is decaling. So on my channel a couple of months ago, 2, 3, maybe even 4 months ago now, I made a video decaling for the first time. I basically showed off what I thought about decaling was for the first time, because it's a very scary thought, I think, that you buy something, you have to cut it out quite precisely, you have to put it in water and be careful, and it's very fiddly and things like that. But since then, I have done my fair share of decaling. So in this video I'm going to be showing off all the clones I've decaled so far, what I think about decaling, if I think it's worth it because it's like got a price behind it, and things like that. So before we get into this video, guys, remember to hit the like button down below on the video. It really supports the channel. And also, if you're new around here, please hit the subscribe button. We are building an amazing community here on YouTube, and it's only getting bigger. So, and one last thing, the merch. Don't forget to cop merch down in the description below. It is not going to be around for long. Limited edition BenjaminB merch. So let's get into the video. So since the first video I've made of me decaling my first ever clone, I have decaled 7 clones. Yes, 7. I have got more decals, and I think I've got another plain body, but I haven't done them just yet. So first of all, let me show you the clones. Here are the clones. So these are my episode 2 Clone Wars style decaled clones, which I all think are awesome. So you got Commander Fox. I just need to buy a visor for him. Then we've got a 332nd officer, Jesse, and there's clone troopers from the Fallen Order. I can't remember their region now. Is it just the 32nd? I'm not 100% sure, but so these are the episode 2 ones. And then my personal favorite, if you know me and know my channel, is the Clone Wars era. And here we have 3 decaled clones from the Clone Wars series. Here we have Captain Denel, we have Captain Locke, and then we have just a Wolfpack Trooper. I was a bit resilient to get a Wolfpack Trooper, but from the website where I got him from at the time, which I'll link down below, it is called Blue Harvest Bricks, and I've got to say probably it's the best supplier in the UK based that I know of at the moment for decals, for supplies and things like that. And I'll leave the website linked in the description below if you want to check it out. But that's where I've been getting all these decals from. Anything you see in this video really is from them, apart from some things which I'll just talk about as we go through the video. Obviously, the Wolfpack Troopers are really expensive. It really Lego official ones, so I thought I'd try it, and I am actually really chuffed with it. So the price of decals are around £1.50 to around £3 in the UK, so that's what, like $1 to, or is it the other way around, like $2, $5 or something like that, or you can even get them as cheap as $1, I think, on some websites. And there are loads of different companies that make decals these days. The ones I mainly buy, the website sells, are Thicky Bricky and Jonak. And the difference are, these are Thicky Bricky, so these ones have arm prints. And you may be wondering, why has he not got an arm print? We'll get to that in just a second. And then these ones are all Jonak, and I think these are awesome. These are the simplest, so if you're just starting out, I'd definitely have a look at Jonak, just because they're simple, but they look so good. Another thing that you have to price into decaling is obviously the actual Lego itself. So there's lots you can choose from. You can get fake helmets or knockoff helmets, which are usually the cheapest. You can get Clone Army custom helmets that are middle of the price range. And then you can get official Lego helmets. So those were official Lego ones that have been wiped off of their print, so you can put whatever you want on. Those are the most expensive. I usually always go for them just because I've got like an OCD, and even starting doing the decaling, I thought it's cool and I wanted to get into it, but I had to pick, for instance, the decals that already looked like official Lego ones. Even though they're not official Lego, you get a lot of decals that go on their own little adventure and they just look nothing like Lego. But I chose these ones that all look like Lego and are on actual Lego pieces, just because they're also better quality and things like that. And those range, so obviously you've got to also buy the bodies. So you've got to buy, you can either buy, to be fair, you can buy bodies with like that are blank, or you can buy bodies that you wipe the print off yourself, which is very easy to do. I did do it in one of the videos. I've made 2 videos about decal. In the second one I talked about making your own blank ready to decal. So all the videos I talk about are going to be in the description below if you want to check them out. And also any equipment that I won't really be mentioning in this video, but there is like equipment cost. It's nothing crazy. Once you've got it, and you can use it pretty much, apart from the spray that you just sealant. Everything else is just something that you've got there pretty much forever. And those are Amazon links down below. They do support the channel if you click on them. A couple of minutes ago I mentioned that something has gone wrong with Captain Denel's arm. Yes, so this is the downside to decals. This is actually one of the only things where it actually happened. Is when you decal, you obviously take apart the whole body, and I did this, which was absolutely fine. But when I went to push this arm on, it can be very difficult to get it in the hole. And basically, you know where this is going to go. When I was pushing it, my thumb was on the decal too hard, and I just wiped it off, basically. Even though it was sealed, I left it overnight. I left it probably about 24 hours nearly. That's one of the only downsides to these decals, is even though they look so good, and as long as you leave them and you sealant them properly, they're pretty solid. But there is a chance they can come off, which, as long as you're not crazy with them, like, I wouldn't say if you're going to start bashing them around, playing with them, wiping your fingers all over and things like that, I would say to get printed ones. But other than that, you'll be absolutely fine. So I just got one more thing. There's an official Lego one, and here we've got a decal. This is why I love them. They are so cool. They add such a variant to your army. There are a couple of things. I find the legs still slightly hard. That I presume there's some like decal in pro that's going to tell me a tip or trick in the description, hopefully. But I do find the legs slightly hard to line up. Like, you see that one slightly wonky, that one really wonky. That one's pretty good. That one's wonky. And that one's pretty good, actually. So yeah, my experience from decal is it's definitely worth it. It's the actual hobby isn't too expensive, apart from you obviously have to buy the blank clones. If Lego were to ever make a battle pack, it would obviously be a much cheaper way to get like multiple clones, but they don't. And the good thing about it is, if you're someone like me who drew all over your old clone troopers and it's just ruined them, you could actually wipe off the Sharpie and wipe off the print, and then you can decal them. That's where I got all these from. I basically drew Sharpie all over them. I think you might be able to see, yeah, so if you see there is red still because it's like in teeth marks, because I think I must have tuned my Lego at one point for some reason. But decal's another way to use up old clones that you look tired, look a bit old, and they want to freshen up. So overall, I think decal's definitely worth it. There is like a cost to it. The actual decals don't cost much at all, and there are so many out there that are to choose from, which is just awesome. And I would say to anyone right now who's thinking of decal and who's never done it before, I know a few of you have watched my videos and thought, I want a decal, but I've not got the confidence to do it. Just go for it. There is no harm in doing it, because the decals cost nothing really. You'll always have your blank minifigure free, and just watch tutorials. I've got a couple on my channel. It just takes time to learn it, to perfect it, and it's really easy to pick up. You've just got to be patient, be precise as you can, but it just all works out in the end. So thanks for watching the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, remember to hit the like and subscribe button down in the description below, the merch link. Remember, guys, get it while you can. Drop a like on the video. It really supports the channel. I really appreciate it if you can. And if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button. We are an ever-growing channel, and I can't wait to just get even bigger and have an even bigger community where we can all talk about the same hobbies and things like that. So I'll see you in the next video.